how did you sell the 18 concepts?
Not to give him too much credit. That's because he gives enough credit to himself sometimes. Well, no, I'm joking, but
it's been noted for history.
One of the best things that Lieutenant Mahika did was he put together like an 80-slide presentation of counterinsurgency, giving his, and it was his views on everything, bringing in the references and stuff like that. There was rumblings from people that this was too advanced for Marine Lance Corporals, PFCs, and privates. And to his credit, Lieutenant Mahika basically said, fuck that, I'm briefing it. He briefed it to our platoon. And the guys, maybe some of it went over their heads, maybe, but the meat of it they got. And it was the first time in my experience that, like I said before, the why had been presented. Do this because of this. And some of it is very, very basic.
The first time in your Marine Corps experience?
Yeah, a lot of the time. Like I said, enlisted Marines a lot of times don't get the why.
Yeah.
They get told to do something, they don't get the why. But the why was presented to them.
I think a lot of the... one of the things I tried to explain to the squad leaders was, I'll give you the why whenever I can. But if I don't give you the why, there's a reason for it. And it just means do it. And so I think there's a hesitancy amongst junior leaders sometimes to not give the why because they worry that the juniors will always expect it. And so that, under pressure, hey, take out that bunker, they turn around and go, well, why do I need to do this? And I would completely argue against that. No, if you're always giving the why, just like if I'm always raising my voice, I'm not going to get everything against it. But if I'm talking to him as a normal human being, when I do raise my voice, he knows right away something's up. Something needs to be done immediately. And so I think that's why sometimes these guys don't get the briefs that they need to get. I mean, they might get a one-line why, but they're not getting the real detailed second, third, and fourth order consequences because... one, I think, oh, they won't understand it, or two, they won't care, or three, I worry that they'll always be asking for this level of detail. And I would completely argue against that. So.
Okay. So let's move on a little bit.